All right, it's really hot right now. I am at Omnia Day Club here in Bali, and on today's video I thought it'd be appropriate to talk about how to talk to girls at a pool party. Let's get into it. Okay, so before I get into today's video, I just want to give a quick shout out to Kenny Flowers. No, this is not an advertisement. Well, it is, but I don't make any money off of this. It's just my buddy who makes really cool shirts. I'm gonna put a link in the description below if you want to check out shirts like this. Cool floral shirts to wear when you're at a day party, a pool party, on the beach, when it's summer, on vacation, whatever. Kenny Flowers. A link in the description below. I don't know at this point yet if I can get you a coupon code. I'm gonna try to do that so you can get a special link where you get a percentage off of the shirt that you get, or multiple shirts, but definitely check it out. Again, I am making $0 from this. I promise, I swear to you. It's just my buddy who has cool shirts and he gave me one for free, and that's pretty awesome. So go check him out, description below.
I have a delivery from Kenny Flowers for Mr. Tripp.
How do you talk to girls at a day party, at a pool party, during the day? Something like this. All right, well, this doesn't differ too much from the things I've talked about in the past. I don't want guys to get too caught up in the fact that, well, it's a day party at the pool, so you gotta do something completely different. You really don't. But still, I wanna give you some tips on what you can do in order to make this easy for you. All right, the intro has been very long and you're probably getting very upset. So here we go. Step number one, which a lot of guys don't know, and I'm so happy to be sharing this because this is not advice you hear often. Go to any party that you're invited to early. Yes, do not show up fashionably late ever, especially if you go to a party and don't know anyone. So I know it sounds kind of lame, like you're gonna get there early, you might go to a club like this and no one's gonna be around. It doesn't matter, no one cares. No one shows up and then sees you alone and says, oh, that guy's a big loser because he's hanging out here alone. No one's focusing on you, they're focusing on themselves. So get there early. Why do you do this? The main reason to do this is because you get a chance to meet more people much easier. Of course, if you go late, you can still meet people easy. It's not like you can't do it, but you get to meet them easier because there's only so many people to socialize with. So if it's you and just a few people hanging out, whether it's a club or a party, wherever, it's much easier to go and introduce yourself, and all of a sudden you make a friend. Then more people come in. You introduce yourself, you make more friends. Now you have some friends, some girls you're interested in. Now you can start introducing people to each other. You're introducing people, they're introducing people to you. By the time you've been at the party for maybe even an hour and a half, 2 hours, you almost know everyone, and people think that you are the life of the party because you keep on running into people and saying, hey, what's up, hey, what's up? So you see a girl you want to go over and talk to, someone walks by that you met earlier, you say hey, and then it happens again and again. This girl's gonna be like, who is this guy? That's gonna be very mysterious, very sexy. Okay, now you probably wanna know some openers, how to start a conversation with a girl at a party. Here's a few off the top of my head. Go up to a girl, she's probably gonna be with people, and say, hey, I haven't met you guys yet, what's going on? And introduce yourself. Or say cheers if you have a drink in your hand and they have drinks in their hand. Or say, hey, what's a good drink to get here? Any of those little openers. And that's not something you have to use. I don't want to give you too many crutches. You know, really it should just come naturally. Anything you think of that you can say, because it doesn't matter about the opener. Very important here. It doesn't matter about the opener. Girls don't remember what you said when you first talked to them. It's just about getting into conversation, starting conversation, and then continuing it. Now, if you need some help continuing conversation, as always, you can get Chick Crack below in the description. That is my video that gives you conversation topics that women love to talk about, and you can transition from that opener to that topic. Now, I talk a lot about this in my program called Hooked, which is dominance, which is moving the interaction forward. I bring it up in most of my videos because a lot of guys don't end up doing it. And so how I want to tie this into today's video is that when you're having the conversation with girls, you're introducing people, you know, it's great to just make friends and introduce and have a good time and socialize, But at the end of the day, if you have your sights on one girl, what you want to do is make sure that you're continuing the interaction with her. So if you meet a girl at a day party or at a pool party, you guys should be continuing to hang out. Go get dinner with her that night. Keep on hanging out. Get a drink. Don't just get her number and hope for the best. These days, a number sometimes isn't worth that much because girls might forget about you because they have so much going on and maybe meeting other guys. So don't just get a number and forget about it. Try to hang out with her the rest of the night, the rest of the day. Maybe even if you guys can hang out alone, at the very least, get a group of people together and go out to dinner. Pick a spot and just invite everyone that you've met so far, the people that you're there with, and get dinner and invite her with. This is very powerful. Another thing too is that a lot of guys, if they're interested in a girl, they'll meet a girl, talk to her for a few minutes at a pool party, day party, and then they'll be like, okay, well, I'll see her again later, and that's when I'll get her number. Or I'll see her again later, and that's when I'll try to build attraction because I already know her. Now, it's okay to bounce around a little bit, but if there's one girl that you have your eyes on, do not leave her sight, okay? Now, that doesn't mean you have to hang out with her for the entire 3 hours you're at this party, but at the very least, if you know you're gonna be going out and hanging out with other people, continue to talk to her, build attraction, make a connection, build rapport, and get her number. Now, again, I know that might contradict what I said before, but this is getting a number just in case you don't see her again, but still, the goal is to continue hanging out with her the rest of the day and night. Now, don't forget, here, this is a Kenny Flowers shirt. You can get 15% off with a special coupon code that is TRIP15. That is the coupon code. I'm going to put that below in the description. Again, no, I don't get any commission off of this. This is just a buddy that makes awesome shirts, and I love this one. And this is one actually that you can get if you want to, but he's got plenty of options. So again, you got 15% off. It's just for you. So use the coupon code down below. Now, a quick recap here, okay, just so we can summarize this all up. So this is what's happening. You're going early, you're making friends, you're introducing yourself, you're talking to a lot of people, you're using some of the openers that I gave you earlier. You're gonna get Chick Rack down below in the description to actually use those topics of conversation that women like to talk about. You're going to continue talking, you're going to build attraction. If you're like, wait, Tripp, how do I do that? Well, get my program Hooked. I'll put that in the description as well, or watch other videos on my channel where I talk about building attraction. But you're going to be doing that throughout. And again, the goal at the end of this is not just to get her number, but to continue hanging out with her if you can the rest of the night. Can you do that? I think you can. I'm going to head back to the pool party now at Omnia, still in Bali. Look forward to more vlogs coming out. I'm putting them out every single day this year. 2018 is all about the daily vlogs. So lots of goodies in the description. Go get them, and I'll see you tomorrow.